Allobroges 3. Let's see what old Umbranus is up to. And so, without delay, when first, and this is a nice little phrase here, these frequently go together. When first, at the first moment when, something like that, he saw the representatives in the forum, and this is Umbranus. That's who we're talking about from the last sentence. He's the Roman guy, the representative from Catiline. When he first saw them, having asked a few questions, so this is your PPP here from per canto. I'm translating it actively because I want to. I couldn't quite make it fit any other way. And there is a deponent version of it, so I think that's what Sallust means here. And this guy is neuter accusative plural. As you know, the nominative and accusative of all neuters is always the same, and the plural always ends in A. So there it is. And this word, pauci, paukai, pauka, means a few. Of course, it only appears in the plural because it means a few. And in this case, there's no noun that it modifies, so we call this substantive adjective because it has substance. We just translate it as a few things. I like to think of a noun as an object, like a rock, and an adjective is the paint that goes over the rock. Whatever. Anyway, so having asked a few questions, and this kind of thing is often called an internal accusative. Notice how when I translated it in English, I said asked a few questions. So whatever the content of the verb, it's expressed by that. So since the verb is an asking verb, I changed this to a few questions. Having asked a few questions about the state of the nation, that's an ablative, genitive, and quasi. Oh, this is a great word. As if. And you can see the little C there, quasi. And of course we have our English word, quasi. Like if you say, oh, I'm quasi sad. You mean not that sad, kind of faking sad. And that's exactly what we're talking about here, as if being sad, and this is a present active participle here, as if being sad, he began to inquire about the condition of it. And this is really referring back to civitatis here, right there. So it's not a relative pronoun, but it is demonstrative, and it's demonstrating that. And coipit, this is only found in the perfect. It's called a defective perfect. I guess the thinking there is if you have begun something, you are beginning it. I don't know. Anyway, you'll only see it in the perfect. He began to inquire. There's a present active infinitive right there. Present active infinitive. And that's the object of the infinitive. Began to inquire about the condition of it. And what outcome they were hoping for from all these evils. All right, right here we have an indirect question. Definition of an indirect question. Question word. Imperfect subjunctive there. And here's the question word, the question verb right there, asking what outcome they hope for. So if you had to take that out of context, you'd have what outcome, blah, 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 do they hope for? Question mark. That would be the direct question. But this is indirect question here. And a wonderful imperfect, let me get that, all right, a little too fast here, imperfect active subjunctive with its characteristic infinitive embedded in there.